So here is the walking pad. I added a little sticker. It does not come with a little dragon, but this is the size of it. I think it's a pretty decent size, especially if you live in a small room or a small apartment and you don't want to get like big bulky equipment. So I think this is great. You can easily be tucked away underneath the couch or a piece of furniture or something, or you can even lean up against the wall. So there's a lot of ways to hide it when you don't want it in, your living room or in the middle of your living room, obviously. But I like the fact that I can move it. I can put it in front of my TV, watch YouTube, and be productive while I'm doing so. So without further ado, I'll step right on here. And to turn it on, I press this button. Well, actually, that's too funny. I'm gonna turn it on by the switch over here. There we go. So now I will step on and press start. It'll start really slow, but don't underestimate it because you can definitely fall off. Now, a couple of pros I already mentioned. I like that it's small and compact, and I also like the color, obviously. And I also like the fact that I don't have to, get off of it unsafely without the remote and turn it off. That's great, but I think most treadmills are like that. I also really like, if you notice the numbers keep changing, I'll zoom in on that. It's because right now it's showing the amount of time I've been on it, the distance, and then it's about to show the calories, and then it'll go right back to speed. So if I turn it up, it says that my speed is at 1, my time is at a minute, my distance is, let's see, 0.0. I haven't gone far. And then my calories, I've burned 1 calorie so far. So I like that it does show you while you're going. So if you're saying, hey, I'm gonna stay on for about 15 minutes, it shows you where you're at. That's great. And you don't have to, use your timer or anything. It just shows you everything you need. And I appreciate that, because I will say filming this right now is not easy, because that's another thing I want to mention, the cons. I already don't walk straight, just normally. I just get in my own little world and don't focus on walking straight. So walking on such a narrow platform, not easy for me. And I'm sure it's not going to be easy for a lot of those other people like me that don't have very good hand-eye coordination or balance, and we're just very clumsy little baby deer. Another con I don't like is, you see that black line in between the walking pad and the actual frame? That is it moving to the left, because I guess my weight pulls to the left, and for some reason this pad that I'm walking on right now moves. I know I'm not saying that right, but I think anybody who buys this item and sees that will see what I mean on that. So let's say we're going to stop here. I'll give you a better close-up. So this material here pulls to the left, and there is a way in the manual to fix that, and then you can just move it over to the right again. But I don't like that, because we've had to do it every time I've walked on this pad for 15 minutes. So that is not something I really enjoy. And as you can see, I've only had this for a couple weeks, and I've got scuffs on it already, because I'm really not good at walking straight apparently. But all in all, I really do enjoy this. I do recommend it. It does the job. And there's a couple of apps out there that you can also follow. along on your fitness journey.
I'm going to do just a quick review of the walking pad that I received from Amazon a couple of days ago. Just going to flip the switch on here. I really am pleased with this purchase. Great walking pad, great quality. You can use the remote solely to operate it. You can speed it up with the remote. You can slow it down with the remote, and then stop it. Also, I did have an issue with the remote yesterday when I went to try to use it again, but it took me a few minutes, but I Googled and found out what the issue was. So nothing was wrong with the remote. It just needed to be resynced with the walking pad. So all you do for that is you just flip the switch off on your walking pad. You hold down the round button on your remote. While you continue to hold that button down, you flip the pad back on, and that will resync your remote. I couldn't find that in the book, so I had to Google to see what the issue was. It worked. It was fine. It's great. I know I saw some reviews where people didn't know where to put the oil that comes with it. There is a place in the book where it talks about every 6 months, I think it is, or so, that the pad needs to be oiled, and they tell you to make sure your machine is off, and that the oil should go underneath the pad, the walking pad, just a little bit under there to oil it. Other than that, like I said, I think it's a great purchase. It does also come with an app that you can download to your phone. You can scan the barcode and download it to your phone, and it has different courses. There are walking courses, just training for beginners. There are courses where you can run. And there are others that virtually join those courses as well. So you're walking or running with other people virtually on these courses. And it's really great. It's definitely a great product. Thank you.
Hey there, in this video we'll be reviewing the Star Power Under Desk Treadmill. We'll be taking a look at what it's included in the box, how to set it up, and the performance and functionality of the machine. The box is about 50 to 60 pounds and opening it is a breeze. Simply cut the bottom, side tape, and straps. You'll find the treadmill all in one piece. AAA batteries are included for the remote, and all you gotta do is plug in the treadmill in and you're ready to go. I've been using this treadmill for the past few weeks and I'm impressed of how it runs. I tested it for over 10 miles and it runs great. The maximum speed is about 3.6 miles per hour, which is perfect for walking while you're at work. While typing, I typically stay under 1 mile per hour. The yellow stickers that indicate the safety zone for the first step are really helpful for when you're watching TV, as the yellow gets my attention and lets me know if I'm still on the tracks. As for using the treadmill while working, I find it helps me focus better on the work, while walking helps increase the mental energy and reduce distractions. I cannot get the treadmill to slip, and I think it's the 5-layer anti-slip doing its job well. I would say it's quiet, but of course it's relative. Let me show you, so you can have an idea of what kind of noise level it does, and let's say you're on a conference call, how people would see you and you moving around. So before I say it's impossible to get rid of the noise of the treadmill while walking, there are tools that can help you, like what I have right here in video broadcast. I selected noise removal. As you can tell, I'm still walking on the treadmill, it's still on as it was, but you can't hear it anymore. Now I turned it off, and now the noise is back. So there are tools that can help you with this. I did have to adjust the treadmill belt once, and it was really easy. My recommendation is For the adjustments, is try half turns while walking a few minutes and see if the belt is calibrated. I find that the book's instructions for 2 turns is too much. In conclusion, the underdesk treadmill exceeds my expectations. It's easy to set up, runs smoothly, and does exactly what it's supposed to do. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who wants to stay active and healthy while working at home. And that's all for my review. I hope you enjoy your underdesk treadmill. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Just wanted to make a quick video of the issue that I just had with the Pit Pat treadmill that I got off Amazon. So if I flip it over on the back side here, so the belt, when you're walking on the belt, it rubs up against this wood board that's underneath or in between, and all along the sides here are these metal brackets that hold that board in place. But the last time I was walking, this bracket, the weld on it, completely snapped. So every time I step on it, it's not secure. So I mean, it's obviously definitely a weak point. And I got this on November 29th. It's January 31st now, so basically exactly 2 months. I usually only walk a mile or a little bit over a mile at 3 miles an hour usually. So I've regularly lubricated it. So I'm not sure that should be happening so quickly. I would expect wear and tear over time, of course, but that's definitely an issue that, like, I feel like I'm out of luck here, so just thought I'd share.
I've been really happy with this walking pad so far. It's just easy and simple. You obviously plug it up at the power source. It will turn on. It does come with a little remote so that when you're standing, you can turn the walking pad on. It has a little countdown so you can get ready. It will go, and from the remote as well, you can turn the speed up or then back down. Also on the screen, it will show you different kind of stats, like the distance you're going, the time you've been walking, the speed you're at, the calories you're burning, all of that good stuff. You can even hook it up to your phone to kind of keep the information there. It does also have a main power source on the side, which you can turn off and on, obviously. And it also has adjustable feet. So on the feet, you can kind of see on the bottom there, you can screw them up and down to adjust the height or make sure that the walking pad is level for you. But yeah, really happy, great price. Definitely a win.
So you take this and you put it in here and you like manually twist it counterclockwise or clockwise depending on how tight you want the belt. What I'm saying is that when you turn it, it brings the bar that the belt is attached to closer to you or farther away from you, and it's like that on both sides. So you just have to keep track of how many times you're turning it to get this bar like as tight as you need it. But it's been incredibly frustrating for me because there's no way to keep track of it. You just have to remember it. So you could turn this one like 8 times, but then accidentally only turn this one 4 times. So then it's not level, and the belt eventually does this. At least that's what it is in my case. So it's just been incredibly frustrating.
Hi guys, my SupeRun treadmill, the belt was shifting to the left side, and you can tell it's shifting because it starts to make like a scraping noise when you're using it. So to adjust the belt, because it was from the left side that it was shifting to, there's a place at the bottom at the end of each side, and there's a place to insert the Allen wrench, and you would turn the bolt in there. Because mine was shifting left, I turned the bolt clockwise. And when you're doing this, the treadmill needs to be running at a low speed. And as you turn the bolt, you will see the belt shift. I'm assuming that if it had been shifting to the right, that I would work from the right side, of course, and would probably turn it counterclockwise. Hope that helps.
As someone who works from home, getting in my steps has become a challenge, especially with shorter days and colder weather coming. That's where my walking pad comes in. This under the desk treadmill is an absolute game changer. It keeps me active without ever needing to step outside or hit the gym. I love its 3-in-1 functionality. It's portable, it's quiet, and it's perfect for both walking and jogging during my work breaks. The remote control and LED display make it so easy to use. Whether you're working from home or just want to stay active indoors, this treadmill is one of my faves.
Amazing. So I usually walk on the track even when it's raining, but now I can alternate, walk on the track and walk on this at home. Very excited, very happy.
Going SP 1.7 for 59 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm doing this on TikTok. I'm just got scrolling TikTok brain rot. And that's how many calories it says. I burn 190 right now, I think. I don't know. It's true.
Awesome. Thank you.
Is that a picture of you? Because